Okay. It was Florida. Yeah. Okay. Hold on just a second. Okay, hold on, Tara. And if anybody's watching, hold on, guys. Let me just make sure we're at, there we go. Videos. There we are. I couldn't find us.
Okay.
There you are.
Hey.
There we go. There. Hey, Michelle and Cece and Debbie. Hey, this is Tara, my friend Tara Luzon Brown, and Tara is she's a friend, but she's also has bought from me several times. She likes my mystery boxes real well.
I love my taxes.
You love the mystery boxes. So hold on just a second, Tara. I've got to pull my computer where I can control. There we go. I had to pull where I can get the Hangouts where I can control it. Let me just slide this over so I can see. Hey, Jude, how are you? There's 11 people here. So this is my new well, don't do that silly thing. There we go. This is my new program. I'm calling it Loven Jewelry with Loven. I've been working on some graphics for it, so I need to do this right here so I can get there. So anyway, we're going to talk to Tara about her love of jewelry. And Tara is Tara, do you want to tell them a little bit about yourself right quick?
Okay. My name is Tarra.
Tara.
But it's okay. A lot of people call me Tarra. It's Tarra with 2 R's. I am a mother of 4. I have 8 beautiful grandchildren, 1 on the way. And we're currently living in Macon, Georgia. And I love jewelry. So, yeah.
So, right quick before we start in on the interview and all the questions, and I'll try hard to remember to call you Tara.
It's okay.
You know how we are in the South. We just say Tara.
Yes, it's fine.
Anyway, but anyhow, I'm going to present me for just a minute, and then I'll put it back on you. So
sounds good.
Okay. Let's see. Am I showing? Am I showing? No, Tara is still showing. So, okay, that's okay. It doesn't matter. There we go. There I am. Okay. So there's 15 people here today. Thank you all for coming, and be sure and leave a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Tara does have a channel. It's Forever Luzon, and you can subscribe to her channel too. And Tara, do you have a eBay or an Etsy store?
I have all the stores, but there isn't anything in them just yet. I think I have maybe just one thing in Etsy, but just because I'm starting from scratch, I kind of dabbled in all of them and I had success in all of them, so I'm happy there. But I'm on the other end of it now where I'm just kind of like building everything. So when I do present myself, that everything will be, okay. But I do have a good story though with that. I did try my hand at Etsy, and I got a box of jewelry. It was a junk jewelry from Goodwill up at my local jewelry, and I asked them, could I buy the box? And they said, yeah, $40. I'm like, okay. And I found some Hetty cardigan earrings, and I put them on Etsy. It was my first thing, my first sale, and they went for $150.
Yay, that's cool.
I know, right? So
I have Tara presented again, and we're just going to talk to Tara about her love of jewelry. Like she said, she does have an Etsy and an eBay store. Do you have a Poshmark store too?
I have Poshmark.
And yes. Poshmark. And yes. So after this, I will put all of her links in the description, and I will that way you can find her, and that will prompt her to want to put some more stuff online.
Yeah, right. I have to now.
I've never found. Was it Hetty? Did you say Hetty Carnegie?
Hetty Carnegie, yes.
Yeah, I've never found her before. So,
oh my God,
That would be awesome. So that's what I love is buying the junk. You buy
Yes.
something and everybody says, "Oh, that's just junk," and you're like, "There's got to be a treasure in there." So,
Yes. Yes.
listen, she liked to have broke my heart the other night when she told me she had all these jewelry jars that haven't been opened. So,
Yes, yes. And then yesterday I went to Atlanta and I went to that little jewelry. Well, actually, it's a thrift store, and she had it was like must be about 10. I think it was 11, and I got 10 of them. They were $5, and like voila.
oh my God, look at that, you guys! Look at that. That is so cool.
That is so for that. But I'm not. I'm not gonna open them. And I did get about that more, just about that many more from that same store about 3 weeks ago that I haven't opened. So I know it's hard.
All of us just went. We clutched our hair real deep. I
And
cannot
this
listen.
one, oh my gosh! Now this one was 40, but it is like huge. It is humongous. Excuse my back.
Oh my word! Look at
Oh
that.
my goodness, right? Let's see. I don't new with the camera thing.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing. So can you? She says that great big one was 40.
Yeah,
So
that one
yeah,
was
they
40.
would already be
This one
busted
was
open.
for 5. Yeah.
So well, she bought these. Faye, she bought these in Atlanta, didn't you say you bought these in
Yes,
Atlanta?
I did. Yes, and
So they want to know how do you keep from opening them?
because I have so many more and a lot of stuff that's sitting around the house that I have to put up,
Right.
and I just don't have room to organize everything just yet. But here's the thing, too. I think it was Thelma, and she said, "Don't be afraid to go up to the counter and ask the representatives, hey, you have any jewelry in the back, you guys?" And I've been doing that. And they come out with boxes of jewelry,
Oh
tea
wow.
tubs, and because they don't want to detangle it. And that's where I find some beautiful things. And so the things that I've been finding, like maybe the past couple days or so, my mom and I will play through jewelry. And so those like are the things that I kind of set around. But those aren't my favorite things, but yeah.
Well, okay, we're gonna. If you guys have some questions for her, be sure you do it like this. Put a question mark. Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Put a question mark and then your question, so I can see it, and I will ask it to her. I don't know if she has the. I don't know if she can see the chat or not. So
And I'm learning. I do see it.
okay, good deal. Okay, so I sent her a bunch of questions yesterday, and so first of all, we're going to ask her what is her earliest jewelry memory. What is your earliest jewelry memory?
Okay, my earliest jewelry memory is I was 4 and my grandma took me to it was like a doctor's office and she had my ears pierced. And there was those little ball earrings, those little small ball earrings, and that's my earliest memory.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a question from Debbie Porter. Debbie asked, and if y'all don't know who Debbie is, Debbie's one of the admins with us over at Margaret's Texas Gal Treasures. She asked, "Do you sell jewelry on Poshmark too? And if so, how do you like Poshmark?"
I don't I don't like Poshmark too much
And,
because you have to stay so active and be friends and share. That's what I've heard. And I noticed that when I don't do it, there's not too much happening. So I think Poshmark right now is my least favorite, but I have a lot of Poshmark type jewelry that comes in the jars too.
right,
So,
yeah.
but I have to use it.
She's adorable. Vanessa says you're cute. Isn't she cute? She
Thank
is.
thank
So,
you.
well, I'm going to ask you this, and I think you've already answered this just from all your descriptions. But are you a collector or a reseller or both?
Hoarder. Nice.
Oh, that wasn't even one of the choices, was it?
You didn't
Lord.
add that one in there.
Yeah.
I will. I'm not too interested in being a collector at all, because you know, my favorite things are things that are unsigned and that are still pretty. So I'm not, you know, I collect those things, you know, but I want to be a seller. So I'm learning from you girls. You
So,
teach me
hey,
a lot.
Tati's Closet, I welcome. I don't think you've ever been here. So, uh, she won your heart with Audrey Hepburn before she even started talking. So, oh yeah, your picture behind you, the picture of Audrey, they love that. So,
Oh, thank you. It was from the Goodwill yesterday because the wall was bare. And actually, it was $5. I just could not, I could not let that go.
no,
$5.
$5. No, that's big.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I love
Well,
Audrey too.
I'm going to ask you a few questions here all in a row. Okay, so and you can tell that I'm a book reviewer because I could not think of the word, but here's the word. I finally thought of it. What is your favorite category of jewelry? Like bracelets, earrings, and I'm talking about for you personally. What is your favorite category of jewelry? Is it
Bracelet.
bracelets, earrings, bracelets?
Bracelets. Yeah, yes. And I don't wear many bracelets. You know, I just love them. Especially the dainty ones or the oh yeah, bracelets is that's where my weakness is. Um yeah.
Well, I know I've sold you bracelets before.
Yes, you have, and thank you.
So, anybody else have any questions? I still have a bunch more, but I want to give y'all a chance to ask questions too. So, do you like gold tone or silver tone jewelry best?
I prefer gold tone, but as far as wearing jewelry, I wear more silver tone. But I love gold tone jewelry. Love gold tone. Yes.
So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay. And would you say you buy more of your jewelry through online purchasing?
Through
Oh, that's a good.
online? You say through online purchasing?
Yeah. Do you buy most of the jewelry that you have through online purchasing or thrifting?
Mm. Oh wow. Well, I can say recently it has to be thrifting. It has to
Okay.
be thrifting. Yeah, I'm really like getting pretty blessed in the thrifting portion. And I do know where to go to, you know, when I go online or when I want to buy from you girls. I really enjoy that. So yeah. But I do go to goodwill.com. I do
So,
go there.
we have a few more questions from the crew here.
Okay.
Debbie wants to know: do you try to fix broken jewelry?
Yes, I do all the time. And I'm just like everyone else where I have this huge jar full of things that I am going to fix. But there's things that come across that, you know, I have to do it right away because I know that it's so pretty that I have to do it. And matter of fact, it was like these earrings. Can you see those?
Oh, those are pretty.
Yeah, and it was just that little class right there was a little loose. And so what I did is just I had to do it. I couldn't just like put it for later. So yes, I do. I do.
If Casey was here, he'd be having a fit. They're Oriental, so he loves Oriental.
Oh, he does, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Faye wants to know: do you plan on doing auctions?
I would love to do auctions. I would be very new at. I have so many things to auction. Um, if you girls are interested, and guys, I would say yes. I would do it with Cindy's help and your help,
I'll
everyone.
I'll help you. So,
Oh,
okay.
well,
Uh,
thank you.
Patricia Patsy Craftsy wants to know: do you like vintage or new? Which is your best, the vintage stuff or the new stuff?
That is a hard question. I love them both. Now, when you say new, I'm stopping like at maybe the late 80s, 90s, early 90s. So that might be old to some. I'm old. So, but what I like to do is I like to make creations where I mix them both, like something that's new and old and put them together, and you would never think that they would work well together. So
Uh,
that, and matter of fact, I have something right here. I have this bracelet, which is that's pretty common. It's a pretty common bracelet. Can you see it? You
mm-hmm.
know? Okay.
Yeah.
But then there was these. I think this is an older bracelet, maybe 80s or so. And then I saw those, which I think are pretty new. Two separate jars, but I just thought that they would work well together.
Yeah, they go real good together with all
So
that.
I like to mix the classic with the vintage.
So cool. So, Immortal Hourglass, which is Dia, her name is Dia. Dia asks, "What does jewelry mean to you? Does it mean beauty, status, investment? What does it mean to you?"
It means beauty. It
Beauty.
means, yeah, yeah. When I look at jewelry, I see beauty. And you know what? What's so strange about that too? My mom, she's she'll be 87 next month, and she likes to go through the jars with me. So it keeps her busy. And my mom sees the beauty in things that I no longer see the beauty in. And it's not necessarily that it's old or new, it's just the stone or the way it's made or the way it's shaped. And I just like, oh, I just want to open a jar and say, here, mom. So every day she comes in, she say, you want to do some jewelry? You want to do some jewelry?
My mom enjoys going through the jars with me too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Jude asked, "What is the average price that you would pay for something thrifting?" And I think she means like an individual piece. If you're out and you saw an individual piece, what's about the average price you want to pay for an individual piece?
Maybe nothing higher than $3.99.
Maybe
And
nothing
so,
higher than, yeah.
yeah. And so was that, you said that was Jude? I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat.
Yeah, Jude Direct.
So Jude,
Yeah.
let me tell you, girl, I have a story for everything. And I was telling Cindy, I'm like, I'm kind of long-winded and sometimes goofy, but it was a $3.99. I thought it was a pendant, and then I bought it, and it was a cross, and I'm like, well, no, that cross is too big for a pendant. And then I thought, well, maybe I can just like nail it to my mom's door. And I got home and I messaged Cindy because when I searched it on the internet, I could not believe what I saw. And it was this cross. And it was $3.99. And that was like really, really, really high for me. But when Cindy and I did that research, we saw that that cross that I thought was a pendant that was too high for $3.99 is actually worth about what we saw, Cindy, about $900 or so.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
a piece made in Mexico, and it is gold. It is a gold. There's gold and silver on it. It is gorgeous. So anyway, it was very interesting. We were Josh. So anyway, I helped her research that one.
It's $3.99 right now, but it could be $5 if it's really nice.
Really. Patricia asked, "What is your favorite brand?"
I don't have
favorite mark. You don't have one?
No.
Okay.
No, it's all about, a matter of fact, some of the things, just in case you asked me about jewelry today and some of the things that I recently found in the jars, like last night, none of them have marks. And I don't know if that's because I lean towards that unsigned beauty, the things that people, because it doesn't have a mark, doesn't mean that it's not beautiful. I think I'm kind of drawn towards that. So, but I love them all. I love Listener, Monet, and I've learned so much from you girls that I know when I see it. I know when I feel it now, but I'm still like with the unsigned beauty. Those are my favorites.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Casey Kara asked, "Do you like antique jewelry?"
Yeah.
Which antique is over 100 years old. So
yes. And
yeah.
And
okay, hold on just a second.
Sure.
Let me see. Okay, you cut out there for a minute, so I wasn't sure if it was me, if it was my computer, or if it was you. So, okay. Hey, Cherry Baby, and there's a lot of people in that I've not said hi to. Hi, Tiki Shante. I saw you
Hi,
come in.
everyone.
Tiki says she thinks of jewelry as art.
Thank you.
Oh. What is your dream piece that you really want to find?
I I don't have one. I don't know if that's because I'm new in this and the fascination of everything. But I can tell you that I do wear my favorite piece, and my favorite piece is from my great aunt. She's gone now, and I think it has about 9 diamonds in it, and it's 14 karat gold, and she got it like maybe in the 40s or so. This is my favorite piece, and I don't think there there isn't a piece made or will be made in my lifetime that will top that. I don't know.
Um,
I don't know. That's probably not the answer she wanted to hear, but I don't have a favorite brand just yet.
and Faye wants to know, do you work at jewelry? And I think I do, but I'll let you answer it. So,
I'm sorry. What did she say?
do you work outside of doing jewelry?
No, I don't. I have a little story for that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this out in the open. Um, I am on disability, but I am also slash retired AT&T. I had 4 strokes, and within the past 7 years, and each time was a very hard recovery. And so, no, jury is, I don't want to call this a hobby because I'm so passionate about it. And I'm not in it to just like make money. So this is not my work, or I don't see it being my work, but I love it so much that I'm working with it.
So, well, I know that, and I hope you don't mind.
No.
Uh, Faye is in the same boat I'm in, and I think we're in the same boat are in, that our husbands are disabled, and your husband is disabled also.
Mhm.
But I knew that you were retired from AT&T. I had seen that
Yes.
on your on your I think on your Facebook is where I saw that.
Yes, she did. Mhm.
So you already answered one question telling what your best find was that ended up being worth the most money, and that was your cross, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess yeah. It's yeah. As far as worth, yes, that would be my
Or
best be worth fine. But you
so
know, I like the snowman. I think that's a pretty great find too. So, so would I wear the cross as a pendant, or would I wear the snowman? I think I would wear the snowman.
well, that cross is, and here's something, that we all realize as resellers is the things that say they're worth a lot of money on the internet always doesn't translate into sales,
Yeah.
because not everybody knows the worth of something. So they, uh I mean, it's just like I buy a lot of purses, and when I research them, I see, oh wow, this one's worth $100. Well, then when I go to sell it in the auction, I might sell it for 15 or $16. And so something's worth is only what people will give you for it. So
Yeah, yeah. And then, if I was in that position, like how you do that, I gain my worth from, I like to give, and just like knowing someone got it for $16 and probably wasn't going to use it anyway, or I have too
yeah,
many. I think my worth comes and my value comes in like making someone else like happy.
yeah. So
Yeah.
boo-doo. So do you have a few pieces you want to show us that are maybe some favorite? I know you showed us the ring from your aunt. Do you have a few pieces laid out there that you want to show us?
These aren't my favorites. These are things I pulled out a couple jars last night just because I didn't have everything else that I have is actually packed, you guys, because there's a possibility that we have to move closer to a hospital where my husband has to have a heart transplant. So like I'm kind of packed, and I packed the jewelry first. So everything I do have about is just like things I kind of pulled out of the um put out of the jar. But I do like this. This is a Poshmark item, but I just thought it was like really dainty, cute, dress up anything from jeans to. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it real well. It's pretty. That's
Great.
a very statement piece. It is
Yes,
very.
it is. It is with the right bra with the right blouse.
I call that a Charmin Charlie piece.
Yeah, yeah. Goes out the jar, of course. And let's see. Oh, these are some beautiful earrings. I see. I'm gonna open them here.
So,
Nothing fancy. They're
those are
just
pretty.
pretty in color. I pulled that out of a jar. And you know, Cindy, I can't remember if you gave me these or if I pulled them out of a jar recently, but they're actually button earrings, and it has a bee on it. Are they
I,
familiar to you?
I think you pulled
Thank
them
you.
out of a jar. I don't think I sent those to you.
Okay. Those are some of my favorites. And then last night, my husband and I, so my husband likes to dig through the bags too, and it does help him. He also had a stroke a couple years ago, and so it helps his mobility. But he loves the tangle stuff, which is good for me. And so there was a bag that we were just looking through, and we saw this beautiful bracelet last night. So we put a slit through the bag just so we can pull out this bracelet.
Oh my
And
God.
can you see that?
That
Is it?
is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's not sticking to the magnet, but it just doesn't have that silver feel to me. And so we looked a little closer, and there's like a king tut there, and Nefertiti, and also some Egyptian words around it. So that's something we pulled out the jar last night. That
That's
you know, and it
beautiful.
has this hang tag that I've never seen. Can you see that?
And it's a little hard. It almost looks like it says Paulo. Does it say Paulo?
You know what it is? It's a there's a guy with a bow and arrow, and he's on one of those horses, you know, with just the back part of the horse.
Okay.
I don't know. So that was a couple pieces, and I think this is very common in jars. I think I've seen it before. I just had never gotten one. You know,
Yeah.
one of those unsigned, cute, fun things.
Chariot. They're asking, was he in a chariot?
Yes, he was. Yes, he is. He's in a chariot. What's his name? Anyone knows?
It's the okay. I'm gonna have to think about it. It's on the edge of my mind.
It's
But
okay.
Cherryberry wants to know, how do you store your jewelry?
Okay. I started like when I was working, I had a lot of jewelry. So I would go to, I think it's Home Shopping Network, and they have these jewelry boxes that actually hang on the door with a mirror. Everyone knows about that. And so I fill those up. But right now, what I'm doing is I actually go to the fishing department in Walmart, and they have the where you put the tackle boxes, the little tackle boxes. I don't have one with me, but and I store it like that. And then I go to the hardware department and get tool chests and the ones that pull that has the compartments, and then put those in there. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Cool.
Mhm.
Somebody said maybe Ben Hur, or it could be Ramses too. So
Oh,
very
okay.
good.
It's not sign or anything. So thank you
It's a
guys.
beautiful
I'm gonna
bracelet.
tell my husband about that.
Beautiful bracelet.
Thank
So
you.
I was trying to think. Okay, I asked you about your favorite category. What
Mhm.
is your favorite jewelry style? Would it be boho? Would it be chic? Would it be a mixture? What
Uh,
um something else?
I think elegant and dainty.
Elegant and dainty?
Yes, but when I buy jewelry, I tend to not buy that. I tend to like whatever my eyes are drawn to, and I usually kind of get big and gaudy.
See, I like big and gaudy.
I
That's
like
me.
big and gaudy. I love it, but you probably would never see me in anything, like that.
Oh, see,
So
now I love that, except for the fact that I have a really large neck. So that
it's
would, but I
one,
love it. It's so pretty.
it's not signed or anything. I pulled it out of a jar the other day, one of my Atlanta jars.
Uh,
And so yeah, I love big jewelry. I love it. And I just want to see someone with it and wear it. I love to see women wear big jewelry like that. And so, but I tend to buy it and hoard it. So if you want some, just let me know.
so, anybody else have any more questions? Because we have uh, there's still some more time. So, collector resale favorite pieces, earliest jewelry memory. Okay. Okay. Anybody want to ask Tara any more questions?
Oh, it's okay. I get it.
They love how bubbly you are.
Oh,
So,
thank you. Let me let you guys know. I do follow everyone. I'm just like very quiet in the room. Matter of fact, I don't watch any television. I just watch YouTube, Jerry channels, and you guys are my community. And I thank you guys so much. You don't even know how much you do for me just being there. All of you, all of you. So I don't want to call a name individually. When I say all of you, I really do mean that. And so you help me more than you know.
well, it is a community, and so what Tati's Closet wants to know: what's the most you're willing to pay for a jewelry jar? Hi, Treasure Island, Shauna.
$40 was a lot, y'all. That was
40.
a whole lot.
And but that's a lot of jewelry.
It is. It is. But I did walk into one of the Goodwills here in Macon, Georgia. I did go into one of the Goodwills and they had a box of jewelry and for $50. And I did buy that box of jewelry. And so, yeah.
Oh,
But I
okay.
would buy, I personally, like for one of the small jars or something like this, I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't pay $40, $50 for it.
Yeah. And see, we see people doing jars online all the time and they're paying 29 and 39. My jars that are the same size as yours back on the table run 7.99. Except for
Right,
the last 2
right.
weeks that I've been there, they've not had any. So
Mhm.
so what did you see in that great big jar that made you want to buy it?
No, I don't do the Margaret thing. I don't have to see anything. I
You
don't
don't
have
have
to
to
see.
see
I
anything.
don't have to
You
see
just
anything to
you
buy.
just see
All
jewelry,
I
don't
have
you,
to
Tara?
see, all I have to see is that they have some at the counter, and then I'll buy it.
I
So,
love her. I
um,
love her. So she's kin to me. I know she is my sister. So
I am. Um,
so
like this one though, I was looking at it like I really just want to just open it and get that little,
that
ceramic.
flower,
Yeah,
that blue flower looks like an enamel brooch. It
yeah,
looks
it does. It does. You guys want to just like kind of look at this jar and see, because you may see something that I don't see. Oh, or I haven't seen. Let's see.
oh my word. Oh,
You see something, Cindy?
it looks like maybe a piece of turquoise. It could be a piece of candy though. That
Hey, it may be.
almost looks like a piece of turquoise.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn it a little bit.
My lord. You might ought to do that with a littler jar. So that
Now
was
this is pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not sure what that is.
oh, it's a fan. It looks like a fan, don't it?
It does, right?
So that's cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun. Mom's gonna have fun, y'all.
so Faye, how far do you live from Georgia? You may need to drive to Georgia
I know
and
that's right, Faye. I need a friend here, girl.
anyway, she says she can't find no jars in Alabama. So
Oh
you
wow.
it does look like a Tom's candy jar, Belinda, that big jar.
It does.
Yeah, it looks like the So
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
far, so you would be into that jar. That is a cool jar. So I would like the jar too. I love to fill jars up with all kinds of things. So anyway, so well, guys, welcome and thank you for being at our first Jewelry Loving show. I'm gonna ask her about one more question, and then we're going to go. You're about 4 hours from Macon, so well maybe is
Girl, come
Lena.
on, come on. I'm like Joan. Come on, girl. Y'all, come on.
Hey Cheryl, how are you? Cheryl, did you just get here, hun? We're fixing to we're waiting to see if anybody else has any more questions to ask her. We've asked her a bunch of questions. You do have a YouTube channel, right?
I do, and like everything else, there's nothing there. But you guys are inspiring me, and it will keep me busy, and my mind occupied. So, I'll do something if you want. If only if you guys want me to. If
We do. We're
right.
always looking for somebody new to feed our habits. To
Okay. All
interview
right. Great. 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 I
us.
have no agendas as far as how things work, and I'm a talker, as you guys can probably see. And I told Cindy that too. I'm like, oh my God, the questions. That means I have to sit down and really think about them. I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and be me and just talk like I usually do. And so I am a chatter, guys.
Right. Well, that I told her when I emailed her that making YouTube videos is addictive because it's like, especially uh when we have disabled husbands and stuff like that. It's like you guys are here in the box, as my mother-in-law used to call it, all my friends in the box, but y'all are here, and I know that if I really just need to talk, I can pop on and somebody shows up to talk to me. So anyway, we can have an auction now if she needs to unload a few.
Hey, I sure do, y'all. Y'all
Right,
let me. I tell you what, you go ahead and give me some suggestions, or at least, or I'll try to create something on YouTube because I'm kind of new to everything, the whole Hangouts and everything. But if suggest something to Cindy for me, or what you guys would like to see, I would be more than happy to try it.
so well, they're telling you that they would love for you to film an unjarring where you unpack one of those jars and they want you to
Okay,
do that.
okay, all right. Well, look for that, guys. Look for that. How about after? Can we just say after Thanksgiving?
After Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is coming fast, so but
Okay.
we've been on here about 30, well, about 40 minutes now, so we're going to wrap this up. I just want to keep it under about 45 minutes. We're going to wrap it up. Hey guys, I would love to talk to some of you too, not
That's
just resellers, even collectors. I would love to talk to y'all. So if you're wanting or interested in being on uh forever Love and Jewelry. I was trying to think. I started calling Forever Luzon.
brand that girl. Just go ahead, brand it. No, I'm just kidding.
Love and Jewelry. Uh, email me, cndloven@gmail.com. And y'all, her name is Tarra Luzon Brown. And I love Luzon. I love it. From the first time I ever saw her, I was like, Forever Luzon. I love it. I love
Yeah,
it. So I love that name. And I believe you told me it was a family name, didn't you?
it's my great grandmother's name. It's also my middle name, and well, that was her first name, and it's one of my granddaughter's middle names also. So
So,
yeah, Luzon is gonna live forever, one way or the other, right?
so yeah, she said she saw a turquoise piece with a butterfly. Vanessa did. So
When I do it, would if would it be like you want a long video and I'm new at it, like from amateur, like an amateur would do it?
a jar as big as that, you may have to break it down into two parts. That's a big one.
I do
So
a 5.
three or four or five. So okay. So we're going to say bye for now, and thank you, Tara, for being here.
Oh,
And
thank you. Thank
guys, you can go. Her username is Forever Luzon. I will add all of her links and all that to the thing, and y'all can stop being along interstate. Oh, oh, I'm sorry, Belinda. I missed that. So, okay, Belinda says, I'm driving past. I'm driving to Knoxville, Tennessee tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Is that one of the C cities past Nashville that you found? Oh, Crossville, Centerville. I'm not understanding who you're asking that. Will she lives in Macon, Georgia, Belinda.
Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah, it was who was it? Dia that lives in okay, Dia lives in Tennessee. So you'll have to get with Dia to find out. So no, you can drink it if you want.
Facebook me at Forever Luzon on Facebook. That's who I am as far as this part goes. But I'm also Tarra. But
Yeah,
Luzon, and I'll be more than happy to accept your
yeah.
friend request. And so we can chat. I love chatting.
So Facebook her on join her on Facebook is what I'm trying to Facebook her on. That's running together. Anyway, so okay, so we're gonna say bye and y'all have a great afternoon. Bye y'all.
Bye.
Bye.